That was quite possibly the most obnoxious, irritating, and targeted person I've ever run into. Dress? Wanna go bye-bye?
Look on your mom's face.
How did you manage to do? That was quite possibly the most obnoxious, irritating, and targeted person I've ever run into in a mall. So, I was just coming up a ramp, which of course, being in my manual, I took backwards to make it easier on my shoulder. This vendor guy, you know, one of those kiosk vendors in the mall, comes running up to me. Hey, have you tried a 10th unit? Here. I'm like, and I lied. I told him I couldn't use it. And he's like, why can't you? I'm like, I just can't. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. Number one, that's obnoxiously targeting. Just because I'm in a wheelchair with a service dog, don't assume shit like that. Hey guys, I realized that maybe I wasn't 100% clear earlier because I was really kind of still irritated. Anyway, it's not that I can't use the machine itself. I'm actually allergic to adhesive, so I can't use TINS units because I can't use the pads. They make me itch really crazy, and they never really help me anyway, so it's not like I totally lied to the guy because I can't use them, and they never really helped me to begin with. So I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of places that is a normal marketing tactic, but up here people don't do that. I mean, when I was in New York, I actually, when we were in the mall, was terrified anytime we were anywhere near any sort of fragrance store because I have serious fragrance allergies. I was terrified that I was just going to get, you know, sprayed with something that was going to put me in the hospital. But people don't do that up here. I mean, with anything, they don't. I mean, they'll ask you if you're interested in something, you know, if it's a kiosk or whatever. But yeah, they don't do any. I don't even know what that type of marketing is called, but they don't do anything like that. So not only was that kind of shocking to have very in-your-face marketing like that anyway, but then to block my path where I have to bob and weave around him, and then, you know, for him to not take, you know, I can't for an answer and be very demanding, you know, wanting to know why. It's just like, you know, it's yes, I have chronic pain issues, but for him to walk up to somebody who has in a wheelchair with a service dog and assume that they need a TINS unit is obnoxious. Guys, look at this. And yes, that's my grandmother going off thinking I'm talking to her in the back. Listen to that car. That's a nice car. So we're following the GPS. Whoa. And Mom realizes she's in the far right hand lane and the GPS is telling her that she needs to make a left here in like 2 miles. She's like, we might have a problem. I'm like, you're gonna have to find your inner aggressive driver. The problem with that, I don't think she has an inner aggressive driver. And I'm like, we totally should have just vlogged that. She found it! Where did that come from, Mom?
Car has pickup.
The amusing comments you make without trying to make them. Hey guys, so we are at, we're behind, well, through security. Actually, that went amazingly for the first time, and I don't know how long. I did not have a panic attack, so that's good. So, but I was completely out of Gatorade and had been for probably at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, so I was starting to be really dehydrated. somebody had suggested this place at the end of the B concourse. The TSA Cares lady had suggested it, and so we went down there. Had my Gatorade. But is it bad when you're sitting next door to a Cinnabon and you're almost happier about the Gatorade? That might be a bad thing. Anyway, I think I see our dinner coming. Okay guys, this is really weird. So, we've been sitting here wondering if our flight is even going to go. It boards in 20 minutes, and there are only 6 people checked in on a plane that has a capacity of 165. So, pretty much everybody stands a great chance of getting upgrades. Probably. Good point. Mom just pointed out it probably throw the plane off balance. But yeah, and Mom just verified there are really only 6 people checked in. The lady said that the last night's flight was the same way. And she didn't say anything about it not flying, so this is weird. I really hope I don't get stuck here. She did just give me my gate check tag, so this is a good sign, right? I hope so. When your service dog is this tired, it's time to go home. Kiki, look at all the peoples. She's like, I am not interested in the vlog. Kiki. She's like, I am not interested in you people right now. I think it's an empty plane. What do you think, Mama?
Yeah.
I probably should have shut the flash off. I'm sorry.